Welcome back everybody to FTB. My name's Warrior009 and last episode I showed you guys the FTB sorting machines. If you guys didn't see the episode, they're a little bit different than from Tekkit or from maybe any other of your mods that you used red power, but we showed you guys what the different modes were on it because a subscriber asked to see it, so that's what I did. Before that episode though, we were doing Thaumcraft, so this is a little testing facility that we had. This room might actually be used for more testing things. So if you guys have a suggestion and I don't really need to make like a huge thing about it, I can just use a little testing room and do a small application of it. But before that episode, we were doing Thaumcraft. I originally said that I finished tier 1 and I was wrong. There's still one more thing that I need to do for tier 1 to finish tier 1 of Thaumcraft. It's actually to get a new wand. But there was also a couple things that we researched in tier 1 that we didn't build. So that's my goal today, is to build a couple of the things. What didn't we do? We did Nidor. We didn't do magic tallow. We didn't do any of the building blocks. Didn't do any of the enchanted fabric or anything like that. We did do some thaumium. I do have a full set of thaumium armor now if I need to. I showed you guys how to make the helm, but so we've made the thaumometer. We did thaumium ingots. We did stuff like that. I didn't really show you too many of the transmutations because as of right now they're kind of boring. Actually really boring. So but today the end goal is to get this here. This is, what is this? This should be called the Unified Thaumic Field Theory. So hopefully we'll be researching that by the end of the episode. But before I do that, I want to make some of these magical building blocks and make a mystical construct. So we need to make some of these, where are they? We need to make some arcane stone blocks, which take 20 vis, a couple thaumium ingots, and some stone. Do I have stone? Oh, I do have stone. And we have some thaumium ingots. Perfect. So we'll go over here to our little workbench thing. We will put them like this. And that makes us 8 arcane stone blocks. Now, if you were to come over to a corner or whatever, wherever you want to put it, and put 4 next to each other like this, and hit it with a wand, this makes you your arcane, not arcane, mystical construct. Sorry about that. I completely forgot what the name was. But this allows you to have a crafting bench. What's cool about this is it holds stuff. So unlike this, I don't think this will. Oh, maybe it will. Oh, they both hold things, but the main difference between these two is this allows you to use essences or aspects that, let's say you use your crucible. Well, actually, we'll look it up in the Thaumonomicon, and I'll give you an exact description of it. So by placing 4 arcane, yeah, we did that. It'll make it into a infusion altar. So is that an infusion altar? I guess. It says mystical construct, but okay, so anyways, infusion altar, mystical construct. We'll call it, I guess, the infusion altar. Can perform any crafting, yeah. But in addition, it is able to infuse certain creations with mystical aspects, allowing for the creation of objects of a great magical power. So that's cool. So this allows us to use aspects from our crucible, which I said, after placing components in the altar, you should get an idea of what aspects are required to create the object. So I think this is going to come into play a little bit later once we get some down to like here. You're probably going to need to make some of these recipes with actual aspects. Yes, it will show up. This one doesn't have it. I think I've seen a video where the aspects will show up here. It will show you what exactly you need. So then you can come over to your crucible, you throw stuff in depending on whatever you're looking for, and then you'll be able to put a wand in there just like normal, and then you can make your creation, your item, whatever, your thaumic item. So this is another part of Thaumcraft. So now we have, and if you guys heard that, actually I want to go see if we can see it. So what just spawned was a wisp, and try to go find them. What these wisps do is when you have too much flux in the air, so our little node that's in between these 4 trees here, when the flux gets too high, it tries to get back to a natural balance. And it creates wisps sometimes. It also... I wonder where he went. I heard him. I know I heard him. But with the wisps, they create from, or yeah, they're created from the actual node, and it just sends them off. And they're a little... They kind of looked like our Nidor things. So it's just a little circle thing, but it'll fly around, it'll shock you and do stuff. So if your flux gets too high, it'll start doing that. If it gets really high, like I think it will say extreme if you have the goggles on, it'll start doing really bad things. I believe a thunderstorm can happen. I have seen it where zombies have, actually a big zombie supposedly spawned here at one point when I was building something. I never could find him, so I'm still waiting for that day when like a huge giant Hulk stupid thing comes down here and destroys me. But it's too bad we couldn't find them, because usually they hang around the little area where they spawn. But we'll go back to our Thaumanomicon, see what else we have not made. We didn't do enchanted fabric. Do I have string and wool? But with enchanted fabric you can make items such as thaumaturge's robes, legging, boots. Can't make a helm. So, but with this, the thaumaturge's robes, they have the same armor rating as leather. But what you're able to do with these and these thaumium armor is you're able to enchant them to a higher level. I haven't quite figured that out yet either. By combining, yeah. We know that part, but you're able to very well and can hold powerful magic much better than even expensive armor. So I have a feeling that you can get, like, usually you can get up to, like, let's say protection 4. I want to say you might be able to get even higher than that. You might be able to stack like certain things or use different enchantments. I know there's a couple different enchantments when it comes to Thaumcraft, so I'm sure that'll probably come into play a little bit later. What else haven't we made? Actually, I mean, I can make enchanted fabric if I wanted to. I'm not really interested in it as of right now. If I find out that the enchantments are really cool and good, I will make those. But what else haven't we made? We made Nidor, we made Elementum, we haven't made Magic Tallow. So Magic Tallow is just Corpus and Vis, but this allows us to make tallow candles. That's what I wanted to make. So we need some string, some Magic Tallow. Let's see if I have any, do I have any string sitting around here? And while I'm going back here, somebody suggested to do smooth lading in the options and the little bobbing thing with my hand. I don't like the bobbing thing with the hand. It just bugs me. So I'm not going to do that, but I did turn smooth lading on. And how do I not have any string? Oh, I do have string. But I haven't really, I think smooth lading kind of, like this used to be a black block right there. And then you couldn't really see the side of these blocks very well. So I think smooth lading kind of helped that out. I'm hoping. So maybe it'll look a little bit better when it's actually rendered. Because as you guys know, when you actually you might not know. When you render a video, it comes out in a different quality. It's not what you're, like what I'm seeing, so it's kind of disappointing. But what did I have? I needed Corpus, didn't I? Do we have anything with Corpus? We have that. I don't really want to use that though. Crap. So we need to find something with Corpus. If you're in a pinch, I believe you can step into the cauldron yourself, and when you get hurt, it puts Corpus in. Obviously, you don't really want to be doing that, but Corpus, Corpus, Corpus. I don't have anything, like... Corpus. Do I have a food chest? Food. I do have food. Okay, so this has Corpus. We will take the beef. We need 4 for each Magic Tallow. We'll only make 1 because it makes 2 candles. So we'll make two Magic Tallow, which should be just 4 Corpus. So this has 4, so yep. Throw you in, and you. We will grab one of our wands because I forgot. I think I put the other wand in there. Oh no, I didn't. I still had it. Okay, but we'll hit this. We'll take our Magic Tallow. You don't need to come over here. I don't... Does it need... Sorry. This is kind of like... This stuff's very new. Yes, you do need Vis. So you do need to come to one of these things. and put a wand in the bottom part of the crafting bench. We'll take our string, magic tallow. This gives us a tallow candle, which are pretty cool. You can change the color of them with dyes. So do I have any sort of dye? I might have some lapis. Let's go see if we can do some lapis. We'll make a blue candle. I don't think I have any other colors though, so get some lapis. Put one in there. Oh, I guess I can't. It said I could in the book. It's also possible to craft different color candles by combining a tallow candle with a dye in an arcane. Oh, duh. We'll go down to our arcane workbench and do it. So we'll have a blue candle and a white candle. And we'll do that. Tallow candle, lapis, blue tallow candle. And we have a normal one. So let's see what these look like. Where can I put these? Take you out. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you make like the color just changes the like what would be the wax of the candle. Seems like it gives off the same amount of light. I wonder if it burns down. That'd be really funny. That'd be a cool feature if it like slowly burned down. But did I make everything that I was looking to make? We also we made that. I didn't really want to do enchanted fabric because I don't really have a use for it. We did those. We did those. I guess it's the time to start looking up the final piece of our tier 1. What do we have here? We have wheat. We don't really want that. Okay. So for Unified Theory or Thaumic Field Theory, our last thing. Chances are it's going to use magic. It's going to use Precantatio, magic sorcery. Chances are. So, research notes, unknown theory. Okay. So here's that. Research that all the way up to 100. Still haven't had any notes on it. Okay. So, what else would we need for field theory? Maybe since it's a wand, this unlocks a new wand. So maybe some Ignis, maybe the fire aspect. I mean, that kind of makes sense with a wand because you use Ignis for like a crucible and stuff. So let's try to use that. Oh, looks like that's one of them. Maybe Solemn. Oh, okay. So that's going along with. Maybe it's not Ignis. Maybe it's Solemn. Or both. Even better. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so now we have Ignis, we have Solemn, whatever, Precantatio, so magic, fire, and earth. What else? Yep, here's our Unified Thaumic Field Theory. So it is what we're looking for. It's not something that's different. It's only 40% complete though, so looks like we need some more. What else? Paper has the book aspect, the cognitio. So this might help us out. Chances are with field theory or any sort of theory, you're going to need learning. Good guess. Wow, this has a lot of aspects. Oh, it gave us 2. It gave us aqua and cognitio. Okay, so we have 3 more here. We have Precantatio, we have Solemn, Ignis, aqua, and cognitio. So obviously paper's going to be done. What else are we going to need? You may be onto something here. For just a moment it lies outside your grasp, but you are beginning to see how the magical, elemental, and natural worlds all fit together. Knowledge like this could prove invaluable. Okay, so field theory. We have Ignis, we have Solemn. What else are we going to need? I have slime balls here for a reason. I don't remember why I have slime balls. Did I have it for the aqua? What did slime balls had? Aqua had like the golem thing, and then it had mutatio. Maybe it's the mutatio. Maybe it's the little purple spinny thing. It could be we'll try slime ball. Let's try string for a little bit. See what if string gives us. You know, string didn't give us anything. Sugarcane gonna give us anything? No, we already have our aqua. Victus? Nope. I don't think. Potentia maybe. No, we definitely don't need Machina. Corpus or. Actually, that's right. I forgot. I wanted to try slime balls. We haven't tried slime balls. Who knows? Haha! It did give us. Okay, so this has Flux and Chaos, Mutatio, and the stupid Wisp. I can hear them above me. Okay, this is awesome because it just unlocked everything. We need Aura, Tempest, and Mutatio. Okay, so we'll keep researching this because this gives us our Mutatio. So that's 100% complete. We have our Aqua. That's already done. So we need Tempest and we need Aura. So Aura comes from, we have feathers. It also comes from shards. I believe the air shard. So actually, since we have feathers, might as well use the feathers. The only reason I know that is because I've been researching the hell out of these aspects. So we have our Aura, which is air, wind, and breath. So we'll research that all the way out. Aura. What's going to give us Tempest? Time, moment, and season. Time, moment, and season. Well, there's clocks in Minecraft. I mean, that's time. I can make a clock. I don't think it's a timer. I don't think it'd use another thing from a. It wouldn't be one of these things. Like, we could look up timer. Actually, repeater's not a bad idea either. Yeah, nothing for the timer. Maybe for clock? If you guys you guys probably haven't seen one of these in a while. Clock is gold and redstone. Does clock give us anything? It does. Oh, it gives us. Okay, so we can make a couple clocks, I guess. Some redstone and some gold. We have this. Let's make like 4 of these. I can show you guys what clocks do if you guys haven't seen it in a long time. So we have 4 clocks. When you scroll over it, it's supposed to. This isn't a very good graphic. It's better on a lot of the other ones, but as you guys can see, it's kind of broken up into 2 in a way. So you guys can see the sun's moving slowly on the left and the moon's going down on the right side of it. So if we go outside, obviously it's dark. The moon's going to set pretty soon and the sun's going to rise, and I hear him. Where is he? Okay, there's a wisp. So if I get close enough to this stupid guy and try to attack him, he's gonna hit me with lightning. Or not like a lightning bolt from the sky, but he's gonna shock me. Oh, there's a couple of them. Okay. Sorry, getting a little off track here, but I did want to show you guys this. Because this is what happens when you put too much flux, which is bad. Get over here. I'm trying to get like up into the trees. Shock me. Yep. You jerk. Not you guys. I want the wisp to hit me. Alright, well, the wisp didn't decide to shock me for whatever stupid reason. But we'll go back in. We'll use our clocks because we need to get the time aspect. So we'll run back into here. We'll grab. Oh, we have our clocks. But as you guys can see, it's moving over. So now the sun's rising. And these things were cool before all the mods and stuff. But now they're kind of useless. But we'll come over here. We'll put our clocks in. This gives us a lot. Holy crap. Alright. Oh, okay. So it gave us all of it right away. So that's good. So I didn't. Now I have 2 clocks. Not that I really need them. But we'll look at our Unified Thaumic Field Theory. And like I said before, you may be onto something here. For the moment, it lies just outside your grasp, but you're beginning to see how the magical, elemental, and natural worlds all fit together. Knowledge like this can prove invaluable. So we'll research that. We will open our Thaumonomicon, and this allows us to make eventually some new wands. And golems. Hell yeah. And those things. Okay. So, Unified Thaumic Field Theory. We can make a Wand of the Adept, which we will take our Wand of Apprentice. Okay, you have formulated a theory on how the natural and elemental world interacts with the mystical. You finally have grasp on how the aura saturates everything and everyone. Not only is this knowledge enlightening, it has some practical applications. The first such practical application is an improvement to your casting wand. You now know how to create a Wand of the Adept. It is similar to the Wand of the Apprentice, except it is able to store much more Vis, thus allowing for larger and more complex feats of magic. It also recharges faster. Okay, so our infusion altar, which is what we made, right? So that's our arcane work table. And this is our infusion altar. So this is our arcane work table. This is an infusion altar. Okay, so just to get those two things separated, but what exactly do we need? We need our Wand of the Apprentice. We need... Okay, so this is going to take aspects. We're going to show this. So earth, fire, air, and water. So we'll go up here to our shard bin. We will get earth, air, fire, and water. Shards, air, earth, water, fire. Okay, so we have 4 of those. We'll take one of our Wand of the Apprentice. We'll leave the other one in the arcane work table. Actually, no, we'll leave it in that one. So we'll take that. We'll come over here. We also need... Okay, well, you guys will see. We need to put the fire, the water, the air, in a different order. Air, fire, earth, water. Okay. Air, fire, earth, water. So now this shows you that you need 16 Precantatio magic sorcery or whatever to allow us to build something. So over here it wouldn't work. It would never come up with a thing. You wouldn't be able to make it. But on our infusion altar, now we need to put 16 of this in a crucible that's somewhere near, I believe the range is 16 blocks. It could be a little bit more than that, but I'm not 100% sure. So we need 8 of these. So need to fill this up. Wait till it boils over. Eventually. There it goes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that should give us our 16. Yep. And now we can make a Wand of the Adept. The Wand of the Adept now has 250 Vs. So that's a little bit bigger than our Wand of the Apprentice that only held 50. And this now holds 250. So 5 times more, and it recharges faster. So that's cool. We'll put this back in. But now that we have this, I believe it'll open up open up anything else? No, we gotta do more research. That's gonna be going on in the next episode. I'm gonna try to see what exactly I need to start looking up, because now we're gonna be using some different aspects. There's 48 aspects, and we've probably only used about 20 of them, so there's a lot more to do. I want these guys. This is the single reason I am doing Thaumcraft. So I could care less about all the other crap. It's these guys right here. It's the little iron, or the golems. These are the coolest thing in Thaumcraft. So hopefully next episode I'll get to doing that. But as you guys saw today, we did a couple of the things that we did in Tier 1. Or we made some of the things that we researched in Tier 1. Still never did the enchanted fabric. Once again, I didn't really want to do it. But we did kind of set ourselves up for Tier 2. So now we can start going on to more better and bigger things. Yeah, more better and bigger. But I'm hoping that I'm hoping that we can get at least some of these things, because these, especially this one and this one here, open up a whole new world for this series. So I hope you guys learned something this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to switch the camera around. And actually, you guys have probably been wondering. I'll go over here without the... This was pre-planned. This is for the next episode, so you guys will see how this comes into place. There are 50 slots, and that's for a specific reason. So that's the room that you guys probably saw. Oh. when I first came in here. So now we have a new door, we have a new room, we have a couple new rooms around the building, so more things to be able to do. I'm hoping to do soul shards soon and some other things, but switch the camera back around. There we go. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys learned something. If you did, once again, leave a like. Shares and favorites do help me out. Also, if you guys have any suggestions, well, not speaking very well today, but if you have any suggestions at all, please leave them in the comments. Leave anything on Twitter, whatever you guys want. Whatever you guys want to see, just let me know. Some of you have been asking about the Tekkit experiment and volts. Volts, I'm still trying to figure out. Volts is stupid complex right now. But Tekkit, I think what's going to happen with Tekkit experiment is I'm going to do the rest of the equivalent exchange stuff, because that's not in here. It's not in FTB. It's one of the few things that isn't in FTB, so there's still a lot to do in that. So I can do that, and I'm sure there'll be a couple other things. But we're going to start slowing down with that world and picking up with this world. So hopefully you guys stay around long enough to start seeing that and kind of start to transition, because that's whatever YouTube, if you guys have ever watched any YouTube series, that's kind of what happens. It transitions over time. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and have a nice day.